wood might be
right there where your foot is.
This right here.
That one and maybe this one. I don't know.
No, this is like electrical for some kind of game thing or something.
Maybe.
UPS thing.
Is it?
Jones Stevens.
Okay.
PVC pipe water team.
We're recording. We're at 253. Any keys? Sure. We're at 25305 Prado de los Suenos in Calabasas, California, performing a video sewer inspection through the 4-inch mainline cleanout off to the side of the guest house, pool house area. And there is a mainline cleanout that's back behind a tree on the side of the guest house. As you're facing the guest house from the pool, it is off to the left, over by where the gas meter is. And we're going to run out. We're going to attempt to run out to the city sewer from here. Very difficult to try and get to because it's back up behind a tree. And hopefully it'll go easily. And we're running out. So far, it's going very easily. And that joint looks fine. Those joints look good. This appears to be PVC. And it's hard to tell what schedule, what rating it is, how thick the PVC is, unfortunately. From the inside, they all look alike. It's probably Schedule 40 PVC, though. Looks like we got a little bit of a belly in here, holding a little bit of water, so it may not have a whole lot of grade right here going out. Making a turn. Looks like we're holding some water. So to that point, we do have minimal grade. It is draining, but it doesn't have 2% 1/4 inch per foot of fall, more than likely from what we can see. Trying to get out to the driveway area. Now it's heading out toward the street. No, it's okay. It's just, I gotta be, no, you're good. It looks like it transitioned to ABS plastic back a little ways. We should be heading out toward the street. Joints look to be okay. Got a long run all the way from the guest house out to the street. Kind of hard to see, especially we've got to run water to help us push the distance. And now we got another little belly in the line where it just holds some water. It doesn't drain out as quickly as what it would with that 2%, that 1/4 inch per foot of grade. Might have 1% of grade. But with ABS plastic, you can generally get away with that. Looks like we're making a turn right here. And again, we have water where it's pretty full in the line. Again, because of, more than likely because of the grade. And it looks like we've got the camera lens clouded a little bit in here. I had some debris in there a little bit. We're going to try and camera lens off best that we can. There we go. On the way back, we'll be able to view the sewer line a whole lot easier than going out. We've got some fittings out there, quite a ways, about 150 feet out. We're transitioning again to ABS plastic, and we are at 160 feet. We're going to go mark this area and see where we're at. Okay, this area we've located. The sewer line goes down the driveway and then wraps around the front of the house and goes out toward the office area that the seller, Young, has. There's a mainline cleanout right outside her office in the grass area. There's a 4-inch ABS plastic cleanout that we've located. And this line wraps around there, and we are at the cleanout area now. That's where we transition to the ABS plastic again. And now we're going to transition. We're going to move our equipment over, and we're going to run through that ABS cleanout and try and get all the way out to the city sewer. We don't have enough cable from back here to reach it. It's probably about a good 250 to 300 feet. So we'll run through that cleanout and attempt to reach the city sewer. From what we could see here, this is ABS plastic. And it looks like it transitions. It appears that it transitions from PVC, excuse me. It may still be PVC and maybe just discolored. Just over time, the water will get to it and turn it darker. So it may not be, very well could be PVC, because you see lighter areas of it, and generally you aren't going to see areas that look white where the water's hitting. So there's a good chance this whole line is PVC. We have lines coming out from the house that are tying in to this line. And as I said, we do have some bellies in the line. We have a belly right here from about 125 feet out on camera back to about 120 feet. So that's, you got 100, maybe 4 feet, 5 feet of belly at the most in there, and then you transition, got a little bit better growth, and water's draining out. You can see the water's moving. It's not moving as fast as what it normally would with a 1/4 inch per foot of fall, 2% grade. Got a little bit of a belly here. It's kind of holding water there a little bit. Joints look to be okay. Again, you got a little bit of a belly from 102 feet out, which is just wrapped around the front of the house just a little bit. Now it's draining 96, 97 feet. It's got halfway decent fall there, and it's draining. Usually pose a problem because it is ABS plastic, and as long as the joints aren't root intruded or broken, then it doesn't cause stoppages. That joint looks to be good. That joint looks to be in good condition. We got some turns right in here because we're wrapping around, coming back toward our mainline cleanout toward the guest house. And we have strips of pipe now coming back toward the guest house. We have a little bit of a turn. Those joints look to be in good condition. The picture is not quite as bright as we would like, as clear, because we got a little bit of film on the camera lens. We're making another turn, and we're coming back up toward our mainline clean out again. And we got a little 47 feet. To about maybe 33 feet, 34 feet, where the belly starts. You got about a 13-foot belly right there, where we don't have as good a fall. It's just very difficult with these long runs, especially when they're wrapping around the front of the house, to get perfect grade. This portion of the line looks to be in good condition, good grade. There's no water standing. Again, I don't see where it would pose a problem. These joints look to be in good condition. And we're coming back toward our mainline cleanout. And we're just about out of the mainline cleanout, and the joint looks good. And now we're out of our mainline cleanout at our guest house area. We're going to move our equipment to the front of the house, and then we'll run through the 4-inch mainline cleanout at the front of the house. So we're going to pause for a moment. Yeah.
Like this.
That's the only
Yeah.
yellow one on there.
Okay, good.
Now we are outside the seller's office. She had indicated there was a clean out here. We had found it earlier. And we located our line coming from the back guest house. And this is the inside of the courtyard area, out toward the street right there in between the hedges. And we have a 4-inch PVC clean out right here that we're going to run out. That's going to head out toward the front of the property. We're going to attempt to get all the way out to the city sewer. We got 4-inch PVC. very difficult to tell. At times it looks like 4-inch ABS plastic. We can't be positive that it's not, that it doesn't transition. I'll look at it really close when we come back. At times it looks like PVC, and at times it looks like ABS plastic. This is really dark and black plastic, what it appears right now, so it does appear to be ABS plastic. It appears to have transition, and we'll look at it real close.
Sure. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Okay, we had to pause for a moment. And we're going to begin running out again. Like I said, we'll take a look at the line as we're coming back real close to this clean out. See if we can see a transition from PVC to ABS plastic. But this definitely looks like ABS black plastic piping. It's easier to tell after as well, looking at the video rather than looking at the monitor, because we do have glare from the sun a little bit, so it changes the shades. We do have a little tiny bit of an offset right here, but within reason. It's a transition from the plastic to the vitreous clay right here, and that's at 69 feet. Those offsets are sometimes within the coupling. They don't line up perfectly, but I don't believe that's going to cause any issue either. It's just fairly minor. This joint looks to be good. That joint looks to be good. Most of these joints, the newer type of clay has a rubber coupling in between. It's a neoprene coupling with stainless steel bands. The old style clay, they were cemented together. You get had a lot of problems with cracks, offsets, separations, but with the newer style, don't see as many. These joints all look good. joint looks good, making a turn, and we're going to drop into the city sewer right here. We drop into our city sewer at 9 feet out, and we look to be in really good condition. Didn't see any issues. We're going to pull back just a tiny bit, and we're going to locate this. We're going to locate the area. Got to get outside of a turn. Now we're going to stop right here, and we're going to locate where this is in the street. Take just a moment. Okay, we've located this area in the street, and it is approximately 8 feet deep out in the street. And I'm going to run back in so we can see the saddle right now. We're in the 6-inch vitreous clay lateral coming from the property, and we make a little bit of a turn, and we're going into the Y. This is the saddle area to the city sewer right here. That's the fitting that drops in. And we appear to be in pretty good condition. We don't see any issues. No breaks, no major off. Be pretty smooth. Didn't see any root intrusions whatsoever. Pulling back. Gonna pull back to the property. All these joints look to be in good condition. And that's our transition. As I said, we've got a little bit of an offset here. You can see the face of the pipe at the bottom. And it wasn't aligned really smooth when they put the two pieces of pipe together. But inside a neoprene coupling with stainless steel bands and should not pose an issue. Like I said, I don't foresee any issues with it. Should be fine. Now we're pulling back, and the joints look to be in good condition. We have long, straight pieces of pipe, and then we should come up to another coupling. The lengths of pipe are generally 20 feet long. There's another coupling. That looks good. Another coupling, that looks fine. Got another coupling here. That looks good. Toward our mainline cleanout in the courtyard. And we do transition from PVC, the white PVC, to black ABS plastic. And looks fine. Transition looks good. Now we're coming back up our mainline cleanout, and these joints look good. And that concludes our video sewer inspection. This line looks to be in good condition. The line from the guest bath or pool bath, that line looks to be. So that concludes our video sewer inspection.